Hello then, welcome back to Crusader Kings. Last time we started the conquest, we became England, although I kind of forgot to mention that. We started the conquest of Ireland, and we're just going to continue on that very same page. I'll be, as you might imagine, just keep on fighting the Irish miners, take the land, and then of course we're going to go back and fight Northumbria and also Fort Rio here, which is to some extent Scotland, I guess. But anyways, that's the plan, at least. And Marshal, I need a new one. Please train my troops in Middlesex to perform better than others. But anyways, as I said, I'm just going to continue consolidating Ireland, hand it over to between two of my sons, I believe, or well, two members of my family. That's probably more correct. And that should be about it. There'll be two princes of Ireland, if you will. It would be hilarious if we could have them co-rule north and south. But I'll leave that to fate more so. We'll probably fight Mercia and Northumbria after I've done with the Irish counts. I basically have this war and then 3 more. Then I'll have truces with everything in Ireland. I can't fight these guys because I don't have a direct border. So other than that, things should be perfectly fine. And I have been doing some upgrading to my buildings or counties here. We are trying to earn some more money, and thanks to that, I'm now known as the Wise, or the Wise, if you will. There we go. Chiefdom claim. Do I want to claim that? I think I want to claim that. So let's just go ahead, and then we'll just have you do nothing because there's no need for you to do nothing, or do anything is better phrasing. Anyways, that should be fine. Let's just go straight south to this guy. Conquest, hand over to vassal, rinse and repeat basically at this stage, but Britannia shouldn't be so far away. It's mostly just having these guys break up. Sounds like I'm really evil when I say that, but I am really evil, so I guess it makes sense. But anyways, we are actually losing money now thanks to the fact that I do have a retinue that I have sent with these guys that does actually take a little bit to replenish. Due to the fact they are a fair amount of troops, so I think I'll just leave that out for now. Just use the mercenaries, and hopefully that will work to my advantage. And again, I'm building castle towns more or less everywhere, so that will also help me in terms of actually getting the money that I need to complete here. And unfortunately, I did not see what that was, thanks to the fact that I thought I was pressing away the siege message, which screwed me over there. But for now, I'll just allow the siege to finish, and then I'll fight these guys. I'll take one of their counties, and once I've done that, I'll get back to you. There we go, we are basically getting closer here. I've decided to just go ahead and declare war on this guy as well, because that's basically the only one I haven't declared war on so far. And of course we're going to put our, well, troops in charge. This is my retinue here. I have no idea how it will actually fare, since it's mostly just a light retinue, but it seems to be doing a fairly good job of dismantling my my enemies here. So we have a duke here that actually did something very wonderful. He broke up Mercia into its individual parts, and this means that I can now just swoop back home, or rather my guy here, Duke Probus, did something really wonderful. I can just now swoop in, clean up the map. That's basically the gist of it. So before any of my guys decides that this is what they want to do, we're going to do it before they do. Because of course my vassals can actually declare war, and they can actually mess up the borders pretty significantly if things go badly. And of course, if you do not have your vassals properly well split up, etc., then you are going to end up in trouble like this one. I'm going to murder you because I'm your heir, I think. That would be hilarious. Then I could just hand the lands properly over. But I think I might have to hire some mercs to solve that issue, if you will. But we're going to use these guys to fight Derby, Lincoln, Northampton, Bedford, and again here, as long as you keep on attacking to some degree, you can stand out of the factions. But I find it hilarious that someone with 60 here would join a faction against me. That's kind of harsh. I think we'll just go with. I think we'll just go with Conquest. It's easier. And again here, once these guys are done with their job, we'll send them to help out as well. Family first. Family first. Again, I get some bonus to reputation or relation sometimes, but not always. And one of the reasons why people don't like me as the liege is because I'm craven, shy, and cynical, of course. So people aren't usually too fond of me, which of course is a major issue here. But the heir, Prince Fabius, is someone that I would definitely prefer to, well, become early on. So I'll probably put myself in charge of this army, or the the retinue army, just so I can actually, well, get a chance of dying in battle, more or less. That's basically the gist of it. And it's mostly due to the fact that my guy is coming of age, nothing else. It's a hilariously stupid idea to put my guy in charge of a battle stack just because he has 2, he has Craven. He'll not be, no matter how you look at it, he will not be helpful in the slightest. So that is the reasoning behind that. But I did get some free gold here, so potentially worst case scenario, mercenaries could be employed. But we'll join up with the other mercenary army here, and then we'll hopefully march on the Catholic rebels, hopefully. So I'll just allow this siege here to finish, because there's no good reason to, well, abandon the siege just because there's some rebels nearby. But there we go, we'll deal with them. And unfortunately we did actually get a river crossing penalty, so we're going to be losing a lot of men here, as you could see. And I went the wrong way, and I thought I clicked, damn it. But yeah, that's about it. That's something that's fairly annoying, but not much I can do about that. There we go. And we actually captured the guy in charge, so we'll enforce our demands, and as per the usual, you are to be executed because you're annoying as hell. And apparently a ton of children needs to be educated here, so I'm just going to hand them over to who wants them, and hopefully they'll be getting some good education. That's at least a goal. But there we go, that should be all of them. Nope, one more. Twins and everything, kind of annoying. But yeah, we do have, as I said, a dangerous faction, and it's mostly due to the fact that Vespasian has gotten a duchy more than I wanted to give him. Probably just due to my own ineptitude more so than anything else. But it is definitely the fact. And I'm actually part of this stack, so it's fine, we can use this to attack. And it would be hilarious if I actually die a ridiculous death right now, since I want to. But I will secure Northampton and also Bedford, because those are 2 provinces that I need for myself. They are part of the duchy that I want to hold, and thus they are kind of important to actually capture. Did I just get wounded in battle? No, there was some notion of the battle, but I didn't get what it actually said, which is kind of bad. They attacked us, they got punished for it, they got their entire army destroyed. Wonderful. Keep this information to myself. There we go. If I destroy this army, will that actually be enough in terms of just pure war score to get what I want? Yeah, it's actually perfect. I get everything that I want, and I didn't really have to do much to get that. Boom, everything is now mine. Northampton again is something I will keep, because it is, well, one of my provinces, one of the ones that I need. And Derby here will be handed over to Chief Justin. It should hopefully be enough to get him out of... yeah, he's actually one of the members that stand against me in this thing. So he should leave right now. There's no reason for him to stay there. Unless, of course, they do want seniority succession in England. Oldest person rules. Which could, of course, be a pain in the ass, no matter how we look at it. Conquest of Bedford is what we're going for. And again, we're also just going to declare war here on Conquest of Lincoln, because we can. This is a guy that joined the other war, so he's already weakened, severely weakened, which is wonderful. And boom. All I really have to do now is just wait for the sieges to commence. Galerius still doesn't actually have any titles, neither does Romanus, Titus, or Otto, so I should probably focus on actually giving them some titles down the line. But for now, we'll just allow the sieges to finish, and I'll probably give one of them Lincoln and York, more or less, and another one Northumbria. So that should work, hopefully. And again, the next target is actually a war against Northumbria, then a war against Triu. And I just realized that I'm an idiot, because our fabricating claim on this one wasn't really necessary due to the fact that I already can do a conquest. So I just wasted a lot of money for no good reason. My Prince Fabius has become a charismatic negotiator. 21 diplomacy, very good. Basically a saint, as you can see here. And a strong saint too, so that's wonderful. And I want to give him a wife. Not her. Perfect. You two are going to marry. And I need to actually give him a province. I think I'll actually give him Lincoln here, rather than the others. Because again, Fabius is my son, he's kind of more important than the others. So I'll just allow the siege to go on here, and I'll be back very, very soon. There we go, the war for Bedford is over. Kent now actually do have a... it got it automatically, which is wonderful. And Bedford I'll keep down for myself because, well, part of the Duchy of Essex. For now, we'll just march north to deal with well, these guys, because it's something that I want and need before I marry my heir, just to be on the safe side in terms of keeping him at home, if you will. And it shouldn't take too long to do this. As you can see, it's basically just wait a month and then everyone is happy. There we go. Enforce our demands, and the wise man has gotten what it wants. There we go, there we go. Now we're going to yes that, and we're going to give you a title of Lincoln. There we go. Okay, we're not in best interest, so they might just break that off now. Who knows? No, there we go. They're married now. It was just because I gave him the the title more so than anything else. I'm actually going to go for this one right now to give it to my other son or one of these guys. I'm a little bit unsure. Probably one of them. And it shouldn't actually be an issue either. He's actually in hiding, that coward. But we're going after Cumberland, and it should be again a very straightforward war. I'll leave my retinue, I think, to siege, and we're going to use the mercenaries here to well, that's a sledgehammer more or less. That's the plan at least. So it should work per se. And after that, we're of course going north, going after the other people in Britain that we currently do not have any truces with. It should not be a issue at all. Got myself a count to... oh goddamn, I have a lot of prisoners. I did not know I had this amount of prisoners. That's a surprise here. But I should have guessed that we have been sieging a lot, so Ireland and all. But I'll check. If not, I'll just start kicking people out, if you will. And we actually got a very free province here thanks to the rebels rising up. So I'm actually going to declare war on this guy, conquest of Westmoreland. And again, it should be very, very easy to get this. So hopefully I'll not end up in trouble for doing so. But yeah, it should be very straightforward. Just siege it, take it, and then we can live happily ever after. But again, the faction is really annoying, especially this guy. He has 100%, he has 100 with me, and yet refuses to leave. I'm using my spy master here, hopefully to discourage the faction, destroy it. I probably need to look up on faction mechanics, more so than anything else right now. But hopefully I can turn this around very, very soon. We'll just have to see. And of course I can improve my relations with certain people who are part of the coalition, I think. So we'll just allow sieges to continue. I'll destroy this army though, because it's big, it's annoying, it's potentially very dangerous. But yeah, we're winning wars, and that's what counts. And again, if I just hand this last province over to the Lancaster guy, he should hopefully leave the coalition. If not, then I'm screwing myself over, but that's just how things are sometimes, unfortunately. But I'll allow the sieges to finish, and then I'll get back to you. Unfortunately, the rebel or rebellious bastard here didn't actually do that well. He lost, more or less, and the province was taken, which is not good for me at all. But I think it's about time that I do an upgrade here. I can actually create a shock retinue right now, and we'll do that. We need some heavy soldiers into my retinue army, so we're going to dump those guys in there. I think I'm going to add some horses next, just to get a little bit of well, variety and potential power. So that's the gist of it. They actually hired a mercenary army here that they went straight for us with, which is hilarious. 14th of December. Will they still walk there if we join in? Nope. Captured 2 chiefs though, which is very interesting. Again, it's a lot of money for basically not doing anything. And again, if I can just keep on getting these guys bribed out, that would actually be the best thing ever. So let's see how many of my prisoners actually are valuable. And again, it's a nice and easy way to earn money if you just keep an eye on your prisoners again. So I probably should do a cleanup of the prison, release everyone who's, well, do not serve a purpose in here, which are actually a lot of them, but for now we'll just leave things as they are. Once those mercs hit, we're actually going to well, join in the battle, join in the fray if you will, and that should actually give us the war score needed to win the war. And I captured someone as well, so let's just go ahead, take the province, there we go, and live happily ever after. Again, there is the issue of our factions, but hopefully here, I'm just surprised that Justinian here doesn't really want to leave. If he really wants an order succession, that is that's great. But again, there's a lot of people that hate this guy, so I'm really tempted to just plot against him, get rid of him once and for all. He doesn't have any children either. I'm his heir. I can actually redistribute the lands perfectly, so why not? Let's just get everyone who wants to kill him into the party, more or less. And I'll probably do a cleanup on dungeons before next time too, but for now things are perfectly fine. Romanas, it's high time that you actually got yourself some land. There you go, mate. We're going to keep on handing land over to him most likely. And for the time being, we'll probably wait, but we will declare war on these guys next time. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like, and we'll continue conquest next time. Bye.